Hello there, fellow viewers of Jonathan Joe Villaria's Watch Emporium. I'm Jonathan Joe Villaria. I can't wait to show you how we can broaden our understanding of the world with the English language. Our videos span a wide spectrum of subjects from literature, philosophy, history, astronomy, biology, and beyond, ensuring a comprehensive learning experience. It doesn't matter if you're a newbie or a seasoned learner. Our carefully crafted videos are designed to captivate and enlighten, helping you boost your language skills. Today, I would like to talk about the groundbreaking Belt and Road Initiative. Spearheaded by China, is a visionary multinational economic framework that aims to connect China with regions spanning Central Asia, Europe, Southeast Asia, and beyond, comprising the land-based Silk Road and the maritime Silk Road and the digital Silk Road. This strategic endeavor holds immense significance. Unveiled by Chinese President Xi Jinping at the illustrious 2014 APEC 22 summit, this visionary initiative aspires to forge vibrant economic bonds spanning three continents: Asia, Europe, and Africa. The belt tenaciously aims to link China with Central Asia, Russia, Europe, the Persian Gulf, the Mediterranean, Southeast Asia, South Asia, and the Indian Ocean. Simultaneously, the road diligently concentrates on establishing vital connections between China's maritime roads and Europe, as well as the Pacific. This momentous endeavor sets its sights on constructing cutting-edge road networks and economic corridors on land, while concurrently nurturing the growth of state-of-the-art seaports and maritime infrastructure. The projected investment for this groundbreaking initiative totals an impressive $40 billion from China and a staggering $100 billion from the AIIB. The groundbreaking Belt and Road Initiative holds immense strategic significance and encompasses three pivotal initiatives. First and foremost, the Silk Road Economic Belt emerges as a vital land-based link between Asia and Europe, fostering economic corridors that seamlessly connect China with Mongolia, Russia, Central Asia, and Southeast Asia. Secondly, the 21st century Maritime Silk Road unfolds as a transformative endeavor, constructing economic corridors spanning the Indian Ocean and expertly interweaving China with South Asia, the Middle East, Africa, and the Mediterranean. Lastly, the digital Silk Road envisions a superhighway of information intricately connecting China with Europe and Africa. This visionary initiative places unwavering emphasis on two foundational pillars: the land-based Silk Road and the maritime Silk Road, seamlessly knitting together China with East Asia, Central Asia, the Middle East, East Africa, and Europe. Along this expansive corridor, pivotal infrastructure, including oil pipelines, highways, railways, and seaports, are meticulously established, creating a magnetic force that attracts industrial investments. China relentlessly strives to advance that fortify its railway systems, highways, and seaports, giving rise to a delicate belt that firmly interlinks China with pivotal global economic centers. The third pillar, known as the Digital Silk Road, plays a pivotal role in providing lightning-fast internet connectivity, effectively bridging the digital divide between Asian, European, and African nations. Simultaneously, it offers state-of-the-art information technology infrastructure, encompassing high-speed broadband networks, thriving e-commerce hubs, and cutting-edge smart cities, empowering participating countries within the Belt and Road Initiative to embrace the boundless potential of the digital era. During the Beijing Summit of the Belt and Road Forum, Chinese President Xi Jinping wholeheartedly pledged to invest approximately $124 billion in the monumental infrastructure endeavor known as One Belt, One Road. Despite the reluctance of six European countries to endorse the joint announcements, citing concerns about the environment, social standards, and transparency in procurement, the European Union has integrated these requirements into its collaborative efforts with China. The Belt and Road Initiative breathes new life into the historical significance of the land-based Silk Road and the maritime Silk Road, which have long shaped China's narrative. Moreover, China is agilely and energetically advancing its space program, diving into domains like quantum communication, robotics, artificial intelligence, aviation, lunar-based construction, and space exploration, facilitated by satellite networks. After a steadfast implementation spanning 8 years, this initiative has accomplished remarkable milestones, empowering China to drive regional trade across the dynamic Asia-Pacific region. The Belt and Road has successfully linked China with the countries along its routes, forging crucial economic cooperation corridors and fostering the expansion of diplomatic relations. Presently, a staggering 125 nations have inked cooperating agreements contributing to infrastructure development and propelling the forces of globalization forward. It is projected that by the year 2030, the Belt and Road Initiative will uplift millions of individuals from the shackles of poverty. In the realm of politics and military affairs, the Belt and Road Initiative is widely perceived as aiming to significantly enhance China's influence in the neighboring region. It facilitates securing dependable energy sources from Central Asia and the Middle East, while cleverly circumventing any interference from the U.S. Navy. Concurrently, China is diligently pursuing opportunities to establish new ports and military bases, strategically fortifying its naval might. Such intentions have become a shared concern among the nations actively involved in this initiative. As China's military budget counters its steady ascent, its military activities are escalating at an alarming pace. If viewed as an ambitious endeavor to expand China's power, the Belt and Road Initiative could potentially ignite a fierce struggle for dominance among superpowers, imperiling the world at large. Consequently, China will undoubtedly find itself confronted with intense competition from formidable adversaries such as the United States, India, Russia, and Europe, each vying for supremacy, and consequently leaving an adverse impact on the current global landscape. Regrettably, territorial disputes and similar conflicts persist within the countries encompassed by the Belt and Road region. China's audacious and unlawful construction projects on the Spratly Islands, Wengdao Tingsha Spratly Islands, which are rightfully claimed by Vietnam, have given rise to widespread international condemnation. Additionally, China's heavy-handed suppression of Vietnamese and Philippine fishermen, coupled with its brazen dispatch of military vessels near Malaysia's maritime territories, has further exacerbated tensions and provoked outrage among the global community. The countries actively engaged in the Belt and Road Initiative are currently grappling with a multitude of challenges, encompassing issues of sovereignty, transparency deficits, debt trap diplomacy, precarious finances, and environmental degradation. Surprisingly, the COVID-19 pandemic has not deterred China's determination regarding this initiative. Instead, it has opened up new avenues for diplomatic engagement. As the foremost major economy to recover from the pandemic, China persistently prepares its economic and international strategic aspirations, positioning itself uniquely to realize its goals. Vietnam, a pivotal member of ASEAN, seized the opportunity to collaborate wholeheartedly with China Belt and Road Initiative. Embracing this proposition promises Vietnam an enhanced or encompassing network. In the realm of infrastructure, Vietnam can forge a partnership with China, diligently modernizing and revamping railways, roads, seaports, and maritime transportation. The ramifications of refraining from participation could potentially deny Vietnam access to substantial economic prospects, lining the illustrious Silk Road. Vietnam can effectively leverage financial resources from institutions like the AIIB and SF under China's tutelage to facilitate infrastructure development within the Belt and Road framework. The scope of financial and banking collaboration can be further expanded through bilateral agreements, facilitating currency exchanges and establishing branch networks of banks. Vietnam, within the context of China's unfolding trade liberalizations and promotion, finds ample prospects to forge alliances in the domains of trade, tourism, and investment within the Southeast Asian nations. In tandem, Vietnam can foster collaboration with China, embarking on projects pertaining to infrastructure and trade development, capitalizing on the financial backing facilitated by Chinese investment funds and banks. By utilizing borrowing mechanisms from China, Vietnam potentially faces the risk of being burdened with substantial debt and encountering worrisome public debt issues. To avert uncontrolled capital influx, Vietnam must actively strengthen governance and exert control over project quality and costs. The lack of transparency and inefficiency in the bidding process and Chinese projects also warrant significant attention. Construction endeavors awarded to China frequently surpass initial estimates, rely on outdated technologies, and necessitate the utilization of Chinese labor and materials. The Belt and Road Initiative introduces divisions within ASEAN and detrimentally affects the resolution of conflicts in the South China Sea. China seeks to seize this opportunity to expand its bilateral economic cooperation with Asian nations and extends its sphere of influence. While the Belt and Road Initiative has successfully fostered economic cooperation and diplomatic ties, it faces challenges. Concerns over sovereignty, transparency, debt traps, financial stability, and environmental degradation persists. However, Vietnam, a prominent member of ASEAN, embraces the opportunity to collaborate wholeheartedly with China's initiative. Leveraging financial resources enhances connectivity as security and diplomatic concerns arise. Resolving conflicts and promoting cooperation within ASEAN become crucial for the success of the Belt and Road Initiative. Thank you for tuning into this episode. I value your questions, comments, and feedback. So please feel free to share them in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, so you won't miss any very intriguing and thought-provoking episodes. By enabling notifications, you'll stay updated with our latest content. Don't hesitate to share our channel with your loved ones who may benefit from our informative videos. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch, thoroughly researched, and engaging content that will enhance your English language proficiency and expand your knowledge. I'm eagerly anticipate sharing more enlightening and inspiring content with you in the near future.